Hello there, Crystal from the SimplyWise team. In today's video, we're going to walk through how to include before and or after image renders within your estimate. Okay, so to get started, you want to tap into the folder where your estimates are saved. And then you want to tap on the estimate that you want to edit with the photos and send. So we're going to tap into our estimate here at the top. And you can see once we tap into it, we can see the estimate line items there. And then at the top, we have a series of little icons. So let's tap on the photos icon. And here we can actually take a look and see the images that are included in this particular estimate. So the photos, the original photos are going to be at the top under the photos section. And then the project render images are going to be at the bottom. Okay. So here you can see on our photos, we have 4 images. We have 3 images of actual work or different parts of the scope of the project. And then we have our 4th image is going to be our permit. So this is something that we wouldn't likely include in our estimate. You can certainly do that, but let's say for this example, you don't want to include it. So let's walk through how we're going to do that. So from here, you can tap the blue send estimate button at the bottom, or you can also tap on the upper right hand corner on the 3 dots, and then on the pop-up menu, you can tap send estimate. So same process. Okay. When we go to the send estimate screen, we will see our estimate information there. As we scroll down, we're going to see all of our project render images. And if you notice on the upper right hand corner, there's a little blue check mark. Okay. For every project render image that you want to include, you want to make sure that there's a blue check mark on those images indicating that it has been selected and will be included. So let's say this laundry room photo at the top, we want to take that out, that we don't want to include that. We would simply deselect that box. Okay, so blue check mark included, no blue check mark not included. And then when we scroll down, we're going to see the scope of work, the line item pieces, and all of those details. And then at the very bottom, we're also going to see where it says site photos. Okay, so these are going to be typically your before photos, before you've run it through the AI render feature. And then if you have any other documents. Okay, so in our case, we want to send the before photos to give our client that visualization of what the work is going to look like once completed. So in order to include these in your estimate, you want to tap on each photo. And again, you want to make sure that that blue check mark is indicated there. Okay, but we don't want to include this permit piece. We want this included in the estimate, but we don't want to send it to our client. So simply leave it unselected. Leave that checkbox unselected, and it will still be in here for your records, but it will not be visible to your client. So a great way, if you have pertinent information that you want to save where you can actually go back into the app and quickly reference it, but you don't want it or need the client to see it, this is where the magic happens. So just select the ones that you want, leave the ones that you don't want included, deselected. You can go back and reference them anytime, and it keeps it out of the client's view so there's no confusion or anything. From here, you would tap preview, and then you would move forward with the rest of your send flow to send the estimate. So a great way to house additional information that the client doesn't need to see. With a few taps, you can include or decide not to include. Hope you found this video helpful. Please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.